I remember it like it was yesterday. It was February 2017. I was in a mastermind call with other dads led by Vincent Puglisi. He's now moved on to help entrepreneurs and still a community that I'm a part of. Go check it out, totallifefreedom.com if you want to check it out. But Vincent told me something that I never forgotten in that lesson I want to bring you today. And that is hurt people hurt people. Let's dissect that. It's pretty simple, but it has real implications. Because what you need to always understand when someone throws a massive pile of hurt at you, or when they feel vindictive, or when they're just feeling like they're trying to rub salt into a wound, always remember that that hurt comes from a place of hurt. And that generally, when someone is hurting or trying to hurt you, it's almost proportional that the amount of hurt that they're doing to you is actually equal, if not greater, the internal hurt that they're feeling for themselves. Now, what do you do with something like that? Knowing that hurt people, it can show up in a lot of different ways. One, it shows up in my parenting. My parenting, I'm always talking to my oldest daughter who's having issues on the playground or vice versa when a child is having something or a kid that she's friends with is having an issue. We talk about it often, that hurt people hurt people. And so often kids, when they're hurting another kid, it's usually coming from a place of hurt themselves. Now, that idea, pretty simple again, but it still is pretty hard. Because what do you do with something like this? Knowing isn't really all that good, because knowing it just makes you visibility to it. But how do you move through it? How can you help heal? Now, there's a couple things that I've learned through knowing this advice. One, you can't stop someone from hurting that's not ready to stop. Two, the best way to show them the opposite of hurt is to show them love. Now, that can show up through appreciation, that can show up through an act of kindness, or that can show up as you being the first person maybe to let them be seen. Most people go through their entire life without ever truly being seen. And what do I mean by seen? I mean seen like in the way that someone knows them. They know the roads that they've walked. They know the struggles that they've had. They know the 2 to 3 events in their life that have shaped them for who they are. That's being seen. And when people get seen for the first time in their life, often that allows them to lower their guard down and not feel like they need to hurt people, or they feel like they can see maybe that pain internally for the very first time. So this is a quick lesson that hurt people hurt people. And know that generally when someone's hurting you, it absolutely has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. But there's not much you can do about it. All you can do is control yourself, be the calmest heartbeat in the room, try to bring love to what they're saying, try to bring visibility through hearing what's going on, and maybe whoever is bringing this to you, remember, listen with your eyes, not your ears. Your eyes will tell you more to the person that you're listening to than your ears ever will. And I'll be back again with you tomorrow.